Okay, so welcome everyone again. I am Dr. Joy Smith. I am a pharmacist by day and a Wakanapreneur and Vice President of Compliance at Wakana by night. Well, not even by night, by day as well. Just wanted to welcome you to Wakana, the crown jewel of CBD, and just teach you a little bit about who we are and what we do. So our Wakana movement, we are not just a building on 35th Street. We're not just a cool CBD company that just happened to pop up. We are a movement, and we exist to end the negative stigma that's caused communities around the world to suffer, lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. I know we all have people that have been on the wrong side of the law as it pertains to cannabis, and they need to know that this plant does not need to be stigmatized any longer. So our mission is that we're the catalyst to stir this movement that we talked about, this movement that we've started, this movement that our co-founders have created. And we inspire people to confidently move into the legal cannabis space, whether they want to be entrepreneurs and own their own businesses, formulators, investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. So now let's talk about these four co-founders. These ladies are brilliant in their own right. I guess I can leave it here till we talk about Phyllis. So Rita Mcguire, she is our Chief Medical Officer. She is an OBGYN by trade, but she has also been in the wound care space and also has been advocating for the adult use of cannabis for over the last 4 years, almost 5 now. She teaches her patients about being healthy. She makes sure that they understand that there are other options. And she is just our wellness guru. I think each of these women have different characteristics that we know and love, but this is our wellness person. She makes sure that everybody is on the right side of wellness, as well as our other co-founders. Dr. Patricia Van Pelt, our Chief Financial Officer, she is also running for her 4th term in the state Senate. She is a dynamic woman as well. I call her our mindset guru. Anytime we are having a training or anytime that we're having a call, she always knows how to get our mind right, how to get our wealth mindset together. Melissa Boston, our CEO, our visionary, she is a woman like no other. It was her idea to have the name Wakana, and she just took it and ran with it and made it the amazing machine, the amazing movement that it is. And Phyllis Nash, our Chief Sales Officer, she is what's known as our midwife. She helps to birth all the possibilities that we could ever think of as it relates to our Wakana businesses. So again, this is a roll call for anybody who just got on. Please let us know if you're a distributor, if you're a guest, if you're a customer. Let us know who invited you. We want everybody to feel like family here. So let us know. We love to see it. Now, this is our medical advisory board. I'll go ahead and minimize so you're able to see all of these wonderful people in our medical advisory board. But we come from different disciplines, and I say we because I'm part of the medical advisory board as well. We come from different disciplines, but we all have a story to tell, and we all advocate to our patients, our families, our friends about the goodness of the cannabis plant, right? Teaching our patients, teaching our family, teaching our friends that there is another way. There are alternatives. There are ways to supplement some of the things that we're taking with our prescription medications. So you have nurses, you have doctors, you have mental health professionals, you have pharmacists like me. You have different people in different disciplines that are all spreading the good news about this cannabis plant. So the reason that we're able to even consume CBD in the US is because of this 2018 Farm Bill. Now you can go ahead and read the text that's here, but what you need to understand in the take-home point about the Farm Bill from 2018 is that CBD is legal to be sold, cultivated, and consumed in all 50 states, so long as it has 0.3% of THC or less. So that's what you need to remember. 0.3% of THC or less allows CBD to be sold, cultivated, and consumed. As long as it comes from the hemp species of the cannabis plant, it has that 0.3% of THC or less. Now, this cannabis industry is booming. We talk about the cannabis industry, and it's being talked about so much more in mainstream media, in news, in magazines that you may see at CVS or Walgreens or Osco. This cannabis industry is booming. It's gone from illegal to now essential, and you're seeing major publications like BuzzFeed News, like Rolling Stone, all of these different magazines coming together to give more information about a plant that was previously stigmatized. Now, when we're talking about CBD revenue, we're talking about $20 billion by 2024. And with Wakana going on the uptrend that it is with 7 million, and we just started in August, April 20th, 2019. But it's just this 2.5 years has gotten us to where we are now. I can only see that number increasing. That 20 billion by 2024, Wakanda will shoot that out of the roof for sure. And part of that is because we're participating in billion-dollar industries. So if you're looking at CBD, obviously, we are the crown jewel of CBD, but we have other products that are breaking into these other industries on this circle. So weight loss, wellness and immune, essential oils, skincare, hair care. You can see that we are breaking into these industries and making sure that we are infiltrating all of them, contributing to the fact that we are going to blow that 20 billion out of the water. Now, you may be asking, Dr. Joy, what is CBD? I just was invited tonight. I've heard a little bit about it, but I need some more information. So we're here to give that to you. CBD is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. There's more than 85 different cannabinoids, and CBD is the second most common. The first most common is what you may think of, THC, the active ingredient in marijuana, one of the higher percentage ingredients in marijuana. Now, unlike THC, what most people think of, the psychotropic effects, CBD is non-psychotropic. It gives you that health without the high. So that's why you can see that it assists with so many different disease states. It can help to aid in some different symptoms that some of these disease states can cause. Now, what you need to understand about our Wakanda products is that they're fully compliant with the State Department of Agriculture and grown in accordance with Section 7606 of the 2018 Farm Bill that we spoke about earlier. We have full spectrum and broad spectrum products. Our products are grown organically and third-party tested by some of the best labs in the country. So not only are we concerned about having good products, not only are we concerned about having a facility where people can come and learn more in the form of our weed cafe, but we are so committed to compliance and quality. We want to make sure that everything that we are sharing with our consumers, sharing with our customers is quality, we have our I's dotted and our T's crossed. So now let's do some learning and unlearning. We talked about how CBD and THC are different, but we're going to delve a little bit deeper into those differences. So THC is going to have the psychoactive effects, stimulates receptors in the brain's pleasure center, has a higher than normal level of dopamine, and creates that high that we spoke about earlier. Now, CBD is non-intoxicating. It does stimulate receptors in the brain, but those receptors regulate pain, perception, anxiety, nausea, and other items. Now, there are medical applications with CBD as well, and we're going to go a little bit deeper, but two of the most popular are that anti-inflammatory and pain relief. So I know a lot of us, as it's cold outside, we're dealing with that pain, and CBD can definitely help with that. So let's talk about specifically CBD versus THC, the two cannabinoids, and how they differ. Your THC can help reduce pain, help reduce nausea and vomiting, improve muscle spasms. These are all good things. But as you move over to the CBD column, you see that there are so many benefits from CBD just by the leaves that are in each of these rows, from reducing pain to helping improve bone growth to having anti-tumor properties, benefiting the nervous system, slowing bacterial growth, improving the muscle spasms, helping with psychosis. There are so many different benefits, and you can even go to your favorite search engine. If you're like, Dr. Joy, I don't think that it does all of this. Go to your favorite search engine. One that I recommend is PubMed. PubMed allows you to type in CBD or cannabidiol, which will probably yield more results. So type in whatever disease state or whatever ailments you're looking to see if cannabidiol or CBD impacts. And you'll see a host of different articles, a bunch of different peer review articles about how CBD is impacting these disease states. And you'll be surprised to find that there's so much research that we don't know about because we don't know to look. And now that CBD has been made legal by the 2018 Farm Bill, there's yet more research being done. So CBD works in our endocannabinoid system. Now we didn't know about endocannabinoid systems in school. I wasn't taught that. A lot of our other medical advisory board members were not taught that. And that endocannabinoid system lives in every person that has a spinal cord. If you have a spinal cord, you have an endocannabinoid system. And that endocannabinoid system has receptors all over your body that are looking for cannabinoids, looking for whether they're exogenous, coming from outside of your body, things that you take into your body, or whether they're endogenous, ones that your body is already creating. So, there's receptors everywhere, from your heart, your eyes, your lungs, your liver, your brain, your bowels, your stomach. So many areas where there are just receptors looking for cannabinoids to bring the body back in balance. So that's what it's doing. We're not looking to say that CBD or cannabidiol cures, treats, mitigates. We are not here to say that, but it does help to bring the body back in balance, to assist with some of those symptoms that you may be experiencing as a result of different disease states or ailments. Now, speaking of exogenous cannabinoids, we have our CBD products, and this is a small subset of them. You'll see some more on the next slide, but these products are ones that we use to help with a number of different things. We have different labeling. So if there's a black label and it says power, that indicates that there's 0.3% of THC or less in that product. Still legal by the Farm Bill, but there is potential for it to show up positive on a drug screen. So if you have those concerns at work, no fear. We do have pure products, which is shown by this white label. The white label or the pure products show that there's less than 0.0% of THC, or such a negligible amount that you don't have to worry about it showing up on a drug screen. Now, the only difference with the power and pure in terms of topical is if you have a power topical, this power topical does not cross the blood-brain barrier. So if you're using a topical, it does have that 0.3% of THC or less, but because it doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier, you can feel free to use it on your skin without worrying about a positive drug screen. So those are just some of the examples of power versus pure. You see that we have tinctures, we have gummies, we have smokable products, we have shampoos, we have sexual enhancement products, coffee. The list goes on and on. So you know that there is something for everybody here. Here's another more updated form of our products, and just a testament to how many products we truly do have to make something work for each person. Now, again, our products by industry, it's kind of broken down here so you can exactly see which industries are dominating which products, but we'll go through them one by one. So this group of products here is like my go-to. I probably use one or all of these products on any given day, depending on what's going on with me. The three that I see that stick out to me are what I call my pain trifecta. So when I'm having issues with pain, a lot of times I don't really reach for my over-the-counter medications anymore. Part of it is because I don't know where they are. But the other piece of it is when I first started my Wakana business and I first started to use my products, I had forgotten about them for a minute. And I reached for my over-the-counter products when I was having some menstrual pain. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try my Wakana products so that not only I can be a product of the product, but I'm just going to see exactly what it is that I need to get to my sweet spot, the amount of CBD that I need to make sure that I'm good. So I did my tincture that morning. I did 3 drops under my tongue. And then I did a pure gummy during the day because I knew I still needed to go to work. I didn't want to be groggy if that 0.3% of THC or less made me groggy. And then I did the pain cream over my abdomen, just in that area where I was having issues. And I found that I didn't need to take my Tylenol, my ibuprofen, any of those over-the-counter medications. I mean, sometimes it may be good in moderation or okay in moderation to take those over-the-counter painkillers, but often we take too many and too much and don't know how much is enough to cause problems with our liver, cause problems with our kidneys. And so if there's another option, there's another way. That's something that we want to convey to you all. We want to let you know that there is another way to address some of these symptoms or some of these issues that you're having when the body is not in balance. Now, our gummies fly off of the shelves all of the time. And the words under our gummy bottles are just giving you some understanding of how they can be used. So our King of the Jungle gummies are great for sexual enhancement. They have some other ingredients such as Panax ginseng and some other ingredients that help with circulation to the genitalia, help with increased libido. Our Delta 8 gummies do have a caution symbol at the top, and that is not because you should be scared when you're taking them. It just means that if you have any sensitivities to Delta 9 THC, which is the active ingredient or one of the active ingredients in marijuana, then you're likely going to have some of the same sensitivities to Delta 8 THC. It's one molecule difference, meaning that it doesn't cause some of the paranoia that Delta 9 causes, but it does have some of the same effects. So again, if you're sensitive to Delta 9 THC, you will likely be sensitive to this product as well. The pure gummies are the ones with the 0.0% of THC or less, And they can be good for stressful situations. They can be good for taking during the day so you're not worried about any potential drowsiness. But again, everyone is different. Start low, go slow, increase as you need until you get to your particular sweet spot. Now, the power gummies, I like to take a power gummy each night before bed. Again, when you're first starting, start with half of a gummy to see how you feel. If half of a gummy helps you with your sleep and helps you to get that restful sleep where you're not waking up groggy, maybe half of a gummy is for you. Me personally, I can do a whole gummy and I'm fine. I wake up the next morning and I feel great. So it is individual to the person. Everybody's body needs different amounts of CBD to be back in homeostasis. The more is not better. Do not start with more thinking that you're going to trick the system or something. Everybody can start low, go slow, and increase as they need. Now we talk about our smokable products. Our smokable products are interesting because they can get into the bloodstream within 1 to 5 minutes and affect change for situations that you need acute care. If you need acute relief of this headache, acute relief of the anxiety, these are going to act quickly and they're going to work in your body really fast because of the increased bioavailability. Now, if you have any issues, any bronchitis, any asthma, any COPD, anything that has your lungs compromised, Dr. Joy would not recommend that you smoke. I can't tell grown people what to do, but that is not something that I would recommend for someone who has lungs that are already compromised. However, if you do not have lungs that are compromised and smoking is something that you enjoy doing, whether it's because you're smoking because you're getting rid of some anxiety, or you may be smoking because CBD has been proven to kind of help with addiction to nicotine. So if you're trying to stop smoking nicotine, you can come over to the CBD side and it can help to kind of turn down that craving. So those are just options for how CBD can help in the inhaled form. But again, if you have any compromised lungs, I would not recommend. Our hair products are phenomenal. Our hemp-powered hair is something that a lot of our distributors and customers alike have used. We have a hair party hosted by Doris Mosley, our trichologist, on Mondays at 2:30 p.m. Central. And she is talking all about the benefits of this hemp-powered hair. There are tons of essential oils, tons of carrier oils in here that really support the health and strength and shine of the hair. Now, this SOS hair care system, I used parts of this regimen on my daughter today, and I just love the shampoo. I love the detangler. It makes hair day so much easier. I washed my hair and braided it with the shampoo, and I just love how it cleanses the scalp so well. The Oud body oil, you can use it on your body, but you also can use it for your hair, for an additional shine, to oil your scalp, just to smell good all over. You know, all of these products, again, have essential oils, have CBD in them, and they can really get that hair into that healthy state, whether you're just keeping your hair healthy or trying to nurse it back to health. Our edibles. So these are some of our edibles. Are water soluble, which can be added to water soluble beverages or foods, and also maybe added to drinks or used for people who are not able to hold the tincture under their tongue. Culinary Plus, the oil you can cook with, bake with, our seasonings. This is just yet another opportunity for you to get that CBD into your system. Our essential oils. I love essential oils. I am an essential oil fanatic, and that's where my love was prior to me finding Wakana for Life. And I just love that I'm able to mesh both of my loves together, my love for learning about CBD and learning about essential oils. And all of these oils have great properties that help to support our health. So you can ask the person who invited you out to direct you to Dr. Rita's playlist. And on that playlist, myself and a couple of other ladies who are well-versed in essential oils, we have parts 1 and 2 of a video where we really talk about essential oils, answer questions, and just really dive into what essential oils are and how they work. So I won't take all of that time up this evening, but please, if you need that link, if you have someone that invited you that can give it to you, by all means. If someone else needs that link, I will provide my email address so that I can send that out to you after this call. Now, I do want to talk about our Flat Belly Lifestyle 2.0. You can go to flatbellylifestyle.com and get all the details you need. We've been having calls on Sundays at 5 p.m. Central where our naturopath, Dr. Eric Prince, is coming talking to us about how detoxes help our bodies and really help to reshape and reframe what it looks like to be healthy. And then being plant-based for your blood type, eating foods that are geared towards your blood type. There are so many things that we don't know and so many things that we haven't been exposed to. But once we get the knowledge, we have the power. So I want you all, if you are interested in doing the flat belly lifestyle with us, know that there are 3 phases. There's a first phase that we all did with our detox, our bitters detox, and our gummies and our coffee. Then there's a plant-based phase 2, and then there's an intensive detox for phase 3. So our flat belly bundle can support phases 1 and 2. And then when you go to phase 3, there's a cleanse that you can purchase. I've purchased my cleanse already to begin on January 2nd. And there's just a host of recipes, of instructions. You are not left out there alone, but you're learning how to really reprogram your body to get all of those toxins out and really refocus on your health. There's going to be a new body in 2022. So these are the products that come within the cleanse. And again, if you have missed any of the calls on Sunday, please get with the person that invited you out, and I'm sure they can find your recording so that you can get up to speed. And if you want to join us on January 2nd, feel free to order your products and get working with us now. Now, we do have some other products, and this is our Pure Seduction line. So this is the one that was good for sexual enhancement. We have our gummies, we have our body butters, we have our lube, all of these things, including CBD, so that in that moment where you need that extra boost, you are able to have it. Now, let me give this disclaimer. The products that we're talking about are not for use or sale for persons under the age of 18. Our CBD vaping products are not used for persons under the age of 21. And if you are pregnant, nursing, under a doctor's care, any of those items, make sure that you talk to your doctor about what you're trying to do. We know that our products have been tested by some of the best labs in the country. We fully trust them, but we don't know your drug regimens. We don't know your interactions. We don't know what regimens your doctor has you on. So your doctor needs to know exactly what it is that you're doing so that you can begin to have a comprehensive plan and have some supplement to your prescription medications, or have something that is tailored directly toward you. Okay, make sure that you review any smokable hemp bans or Delta 8 bans in your state, and make sure that you are following the guidelines appropriately, knowing that we are not claiming to cure, treat, diagnose, prevent any disease. All right, so at this point, we know that there are 3 types of people. We know there are 3 types of people that have come on this call that have wanted to understand what's going on with CBD. They have wanted to come and lock arms with Wakana in some way. So let's talk about these 3 types of people. The first person is a supporter. They're a customer. They want to go on the website, and I believe that they should purchase one of everything from you. If you are a distributor here and you have a customer on the line, then just go tell them to purchase one of everything. This way, they may find something that they like. They may find something that they like for someone else. And if it is not of benefit to them, it can be of benefit to someone else that they know, because everyone needs CBD. Now, person number 2 may want to host a party for you and give free product. May want to host a party for you and do free product. So if you host a party for this person, they can earn free product. You all can have a great time educating about CBD, talking about the benefits, having a wind down Wednesday, having a cooking session. And I know with COVID running rampant, we may not be able to do anything in person for a while. However, we may be able to do some virtual calls. We may be able to do some virtual things where everybody can get together and understand and get their products individually to their home. So again, if you are person number 1 or number 2, I can release you now. You can get back with the person that invited you, get their website, set up that virtual party, and make sure that you're spreading the news about Wakana just as that person is that invited you. However, if you're person number 3, please let me know in the chat that you are person number 3, and I will take probably about maybe 7 more minutes of your time and just give you a brief overview on what it means to become a Wakanapreneur, a Wakana dispensary owner. And that way you will have the key to unlock any possibilities that you are looking for. So we're going to go ahead. If you are person number 3, please listen up for a few more moments, and then we will break for questions. So as a Wakanapreneur, you have 7 ways to earn income. At certain points during the year, you have more than 7 ways to earn income. But we're going to talk about a few of those ways this evening, knowing that if you have more specific questions, Again, get back with the person that invited you out. And if you're ready to lock arms, know that there is no shortage of education when it comes to making sure that you understand your Wakana business. So the first way to gain your income and the first way that you can start, and I'm going to minimize myself so you can see, is the best value of $9.98. You pay $9.98, but it's a $2,000 value. You have your party plan pack, your personal use dispensaries, your Wakana University, your broker key activation. And in fact, you get 2 Wakana University certifications. That allows you to keep one for yourself and sell one a la carte, keep one for yourself and gift someone. And then you advance to Sapphire, which is one of our leadership levels for 6 months. A lot of different bonuses paid from $5 to $50 down to 7 levels, and bonuses if you bring someone into the business the way that you came in. So this is the best value that gives you product, it gives you education, it gives you the opportunity to give out as many free websites as you'd like, knowing that you can build the business as fast or as slow as you'd like. Now, when we were talking about those party plan packs, we're talking about you have invitations, you have recipes, you have scripts, you have everything that you need to make sure that you go ahead and have a great party, have one that informs people, and that doesn't have one that has you nervous and scared. Ooh, I don't know what to say. The way that we're able to talk and present and talk about all these things is not only because we have the education, but we have the tools. We have things that we can refer back to. And that's what everybody needs to know when starting their Wakana business. Now, this Wakana University admission, Wakana University happens on the first Sunday and Monday of every month. And what happens is that you get to understand the inner workings of the Wakana business, from social media marketing to building a customer base, to having money in edibles, cannabis investing, CBD 101, compliance, compensation. You learn about essential oils. Everything that you need to know, you get that information on that first Sunday and Monday of the month. And as long as you are a Wakanapreneur, you will have that access every first Sunday and Monday of every month, including the recordings for you to look at them at your leisure. So there's always an opportunity to learn, always an opportunity to plug back in, always an opportunity to hone your skills and brush up on what you need. Now, there are also starter packs. $9.98 may be a little steep for 1 payment or 2 payments, but there are also starter packs that are at $219.95. There's still product, there's still broker key activation, only 1 Wakana University admission, and the bonuses are slightly lower. However, there's an opportunity for you to build your business as big as you want to. And bonuses $4 to $20 paid to 7 levels may not sound like a lot when you have just 1 person, but you are building a network. You're building a network of people who are able to then get this information out, and you can then make that residual income. So your online store profits, 20 to 50% in online store profits, and you can earn this money without holding inventory. The internet is open 24/7. You can send people to your website. They can go on and shop at their leisure, and you're getting the commission while they're getting the products that are helping to bring their bodies back in homeostasis. There's free shipping with a $50 order or more, and you're getting affordable, natural, and organic products in the same bottle. That usually doesn't happen at the same time, but we know here at Wakana that we want to provide the best. And if money is an issue, you can also take a 30-day free test drive. So if the $219.95 is not something that you can do right now, the $9.98 is not something that you can do. Take a free 30-day test drive. Send people to their website, because it does come with a website. Allow people to go to your website, purchase, and you can use that commission toward another package so that you can get the education, you can get the product. And then within 30 days, you have to make a decision. On that 31st day, you have to say, am I going to buy a certification a la carte so that I can continue to get these commissions, or I can take advantage of the commissions that I've built so far? Or am I going to go ahead and upgrade to a package? That package will give you the certification. That package will give you the product. And it's just something that you have to think about, thinking about the value. Now we're talking about getting broker retail overrides as well. When you bring people into your business, when you have people in your business that are going to really build your network, you need to understand that you can get the overrides from the people in your network while they're still making money. And what we want to understand too is that Robert Kiyosaki said it best: the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. And on today, the 3rd day of Kwanzaa, we are talking about collective work and responsibility. So if we are working collectively, working as a group, we know that we can build anything bigger than what we would build by ourselves, right? So I think Robert Kiyosaki was on to something. Now, when we're talking about Wakana, we are different. There is a Wakana difference here. We don't have huge startup fees, huge web hosting fees, required auto ships, balancing of legs, quotas, all of those things. And one thing we pride ourselves in is that our compensation plans are not just designed for the top 1%. We'll kind of make sure that the average person can come in. They don't have to be a whiz in cannabis research and all of these things, because we provide that education. We provide the resources to get further education if you need it. Compensation plans are designed for everyone to come in and win and do what they want to do. We have amazing customer support, a shared revenue pool, a willable business, unlimited income potential, and the ability to be your own boss, spend more time with your family. You may have seen me with the mama tight lip, like, get out here, don't come in here while I'm presenting. But, you know, I mean, it gives us the opportunity to do that. We're able to talk about this and share this business while our kids are coming in and out, while our families are home. So this is just an amazing opportunity, and I would encourage you to look into it. If something said or done this evening intrigued you, get back with the person that invited you. Get back with the person that told you about this Zoom, and we will be able to move forward with you and give you all the information that you need. So again, it's 3 ways to get started. The $9.98, which can be paid in 1 or 2 payments, and that is our full crown jewel dispensary of $2,000 value. The starter packs that are valued at $500 but are yours for $219.95. And then if money is an issue, a free 30-day test drive to allow people to go to your website to purchase, for you to purchase from yourself, because you can get commissions from your purchases from yourself, and really begin to build your business even before you decide whether you want to package or not, knowing that on that 31st day, you have to either get certified or get a package that allows you to get that certification and some product so that you can continue to receive the commissions that you built up in that first 30 days. So that is all that I have for you all this evening. Thank you for listening. I want to go and see if there are any questions in the chat, and I'm going to stop my share. I will also give you all my email address if there's anyone that wants more information about the playlist that I mentioned. Okay, so Monica, you said what's the website again? Are you talking about the playlist that Dr. Rita has with all of the videos? If so, please put it in the chat for me so that I know exactly what it is that you're referring to. Okay, and Marsha, here it is. Let me make sure I'm sharing with everyone. I am going to put my email address here. It is drjoy, Dr. Joy, at wakana.com. There you are. And then Monica, you said, can someone say the website? Okay. Dr. Rita's playlist. Okay. So let me go on and look for Dr. Rita's playlist. Again, if you have any questions, then just put them in the chat. And once I'm done posting the playlist, then I will come back and view those very, very quickly. Thank you all for spending time with me this evening on this Tuesday, cold evening in Chicago. I don't know where everybody else is from, but hopefully it's a little bit warmer where you are. And again, I'm just pulling up the playlist. What I mentioned earlier was that me and 2 other ladies who are also Wakanapreneurs were pretty well versed in essential oils. And we had a part 1 and a part 2 conversation around essential oils and their uses and, you know, just how we use them in our everyday lives. And it was an amazing conversation. Let me go ahead and see if I can find this playlist. I don't think it's saved under this login. I'm going to keep this playlist for you. Okay. Almost there, everyone. Okay, so Edme, I hope I'm pronouncing right. Oh, Monica, you're rubbing it in. It's 70 degrees in Louisiana. Zablina, I believe your question was answered. Lower website's going to be updated for January for the Flat Belly 2.0 lifestyle. So the difference again between Pure and Power. Pure means that it's 0.0% THC or less. So it's such a negligible amount that the THC is not going to show up on a drug screen. We have those two different products because we want people to have the benefits, be able to have the benefits of CBD. But if you have random drug screens at your job, we can't control that, right? So we want to make sure that you can experience the benefits of CBD without having to have any threats to your job. So the pure is 0.0% THC. The power is less than 0.3% of THC. Okay, here's the playlist, guys. I'm sorry about that. Took me a little while to locate it, but I'm going to share it now. Here is this playlist here. So this is going to take you to all the videos. Oh, Dr. Joy, that was still part of my question. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Did I answer it for you, Zablina? Just to make sure. Okay, so why don't you, let me allow you to speak and then you can tell me exactly what your question is. Okay, there you go. Zablina, if you're available.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I was like speak, so I kept trying to type in my question. So I went on to the website, the 2.0 lifestyle website, and when I go on there, it's not up, hasn't updated yet.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm coming through COVID. I just had COVID this last week.
Ooh,
So
I'm glad you're doing better.
Thank you. And so what I've been trying to figure out, because I have been under the weather, and I know that the 2.0 lifestyle is going to be coming up soon. And I've been trying to find out how to get connected on the website to get like the ebook and all that stuff, because it's not coming through on my end. And when I put in for it, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, it was told that it was going to be getting revamped, I guess. And so we still don't have, our team still doesn't have anything. And so we're trying to figure out like, how do we get the information and all that and be ready for January 2nd when everything is going to launch.
So I'm on now, and I see that when you go, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it said download ebooks and tools. And when you click that, it asks you to put your email address in, and it says sign up.
Yeah, we did that, and we haven't got anything from that at all. Okay.
So then the next step I would say would be, just so you have the paper trail, you can email customer service and let them know that you haven't received anything from these steps that you've taken. And then they should be able to send something out to you. If there is a delay, then they will let you know that as well, as far as what the delay is.
Okay. Okay.
But I've been told that you'll have everything that you need before January 2nd, but I know that obviously you want to go purchase and get everything that you need so that you're not scrambling the day before. Well, that would be my recommendation, to email support@wakana.com and put in the subject line ebook for Flat Belly Lifestyle, or something that gets their attention, Flat Belly Lifestyle, so that they know to respond directly to that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Not a problem at all. Is there anyone else that has any questions? Okay. I don't see any more questions. I'll put my email in the chat once more, just in case it got lost in the thread. And if you all have anything, just go ahead and let me know. With that being said, I want everybody to have a, looks like somebody is connected. I want everybody to have a safe and enjoyable New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Go into this new year well, go into this new year positively, and go into this new year just being a better you, okay? Make sure you stay safe, stay well, stay healthy, and we will see you next Tuesday at this same time at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow is Why Wakana at 7 p.m., as well as a topic discussion that Dr. Rita usually does at 8 p.m. Please plug into the person that invited you. Please plug into our Facebook page so you can know what's going on. And we look forward to seeing you. You all be well. Thank you so much for the well wishes. And thank you so much for joining me this evening. Talk to you all soon.